If it sounds weird, please excuse me. I'm using a brand new PC and I'm not too sure how well this is going to work. Anyway, I'm TIK, if you don't know, and I'm playing Rome Total War. I'm commanding the Maceadonians and my opponent is King of Rome, and instead of commanding Rome, he felt like commanding the Carthaginians. I have 6 groups of Royal Pikemen, and they have gold, silver upgrades. And my general's on my left flank. I have 4 squadrons of Maceadonian cavalry with silver upgrades. And there's all 4 of them right there, and there goes 2 of them onto my left flank. And I have 4 squadrons of Cretan archers with silver bronze upgrades. The reason I'm doing it in this style, similar to the Prince of Maceadon, is that I've never done a video game commentary in my life. So I figured, you know, I'm just going to base it off someone. Also, this is my second official game. I did have 8 games in the past, but it was on a PC that, even on the minimum settings, it played at like 5 frames a second. So this is a brand new PC that can play it very cleanly, as you can see. And, yeah, I won this one. I would have put my first game up, but it took too long because it was a 7-player free-for-all. Anyway, the King of Rome, has 6 groups of Maceadonian spearmen with gold upgrades. So he beats me in the infantry department. He has 4 squadrons of Maceadonian cavalry, also with gold upgrades, so he beats me in Cav, and he has 6 squadrons of slingers with gold upgrades. And I actually have the superiority here, because not only do I have the better range, but even though he has more units than me, he's kept all his units in tight formation, meaning that while my archers are in loose formation, I'll pretty much kill like 2 or 3 for every 1 I lose. Here he like rushes his cavalry forward, so I'm actually thinking that he's doing a, quick cav charge, but it turns out he was just moving into position. But you can see how how I kind of took it by moving my units to the right. And I was about to move to the left when I saw him stop, and it's just like, oh, he's moving into position. Anyway, at this point, I'm in range, and I think I'm out of range of his slingers, so I start firing. At this point, I don't want to see the outcome. I'm fairly sure my archers could have won, but I didn't want to see the outcome, so I decided to bring my cav behind and kind of lessen the hassle. And he made a mistake here by moving his center-right cav right into my generals. Spears and horses do not mix. Here I have a microlapse. You can see this unit here is just waltzing on by. I completely forgot to tell them to attack, and when I do, I don't have them enveloped. So I end up losing a lot of horses there. Over here, I also have another microlapse, and this is also due to positioning. I pretty much lose this battle from the start. He's using both bands of Sacred Cav on my 1 companion cav, so I don't stand a chance. Now here I make another mistake. I think that this is my far right, instead this is my far right. But instead actually doing that wins me the game. You can see there, my companion cavalry got routed like almost instantly, so even though you can't see it, I'm actually throwing in my last units of cav just to basically hold them so that they don't go for my archers and such. Here I win on this flank and decide to smash into his slingers, because I feel that, with them in tight formation they'll cause a problem. And that unit of horses I just attacked there was the ones that stupidly crashed into my general, and because they got routed before and they only had 13 horses left, they kind of rout again, and they never come back. Here I moved my very depleted companion cav into a hammer and anvil strike, and the outcome is I lose all but 1 horse, and it routs. Here I decided to use my pikemen to pretty much envelop his general unit. I wasn't going for his general unit, I'm just, it was just there, so I took advantage of it. Here I made here he attacked with his Maceadonian cav. He's got 47 horses, whereas my last unit has only 27, so I decided to pull a Hannibal, as it's called, really. The prince says it's what Hannibal did. I've told my cavalry pretty much to run away, and I've told my archers to focus fire. Because I'm going to try and avoid combat with those cav until I can. And right there I killed his general. Which is kind of a no-brainer there, because he's completely surrounded. And he seems to be focused on microing his cav, because you can see here, he's not moving this unit, and he could actually finish the infantry fight right there, right then. But no, instead he's focusing on his cav, and I decide to throw my cav to try and rout this unit, and use the pikes of my far right Royal Pikemen to pretty much rout his. But here's what he does, he throws what cav he's been able to get from routing and this main cav into this main body. And the outcome is pretty much I win, because I turn those pikemen, as you can see at the last second, right into his cav, but I lose mine as well in the brawl that ensues. And the reason I did that was because I was pretty confident that my, centre-right pikemen could hold for a while, and then pretty much the attention is diverted. Now at this point he's still got those slingers attacking me, so I of course tell these guys to focus fine. It only takes like one volley to wipe them out. But at this point as well, because Cav's gone, he tells all of his infantry units to pretty much attack. And this is why I said why he had the advantage in the infantry department, because you can see my centre left. Well, you can't see it anymore because it's showing me boxing in that one. The centre left flank there, you can see I'm losing units like crazy. Whereas with my general unit, these guys are kind of duking it out, although they kind of merge together. But pretty much at this point, because of pretty much that sheer fluke, I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, those units came back from rousing, but I used my archers to discourage the curious. Pretty much, even though he's routed my centre-left, as you can see here, and he focuses on my general unit, I've pretty much already won this battle, because he's only got 3 units left. But look at my general here, he's taking on 3 Sacred Band hoplites, even though they've got swords and shields, and he's only got a sword. And no real head armor or anything. Show it back inside, please. As you can see here, that unit's completely isolated now, so I decided to, I don't know what I was thinking, because I knew that my general unit would probably need help, but instead I focused on just pretty much killing off this last unit. And here, it's actually kind of funny, he has cavalry, which can pretty much destroy my archers, and just by running my archers forward, it pretty much routs him permanently. I mean, I understand, they've been routed before and they're low and it's linked to the battle and lost a general, but, you know. Look at that, my general actually beat those 3 because 2 of them retreated and he killed one of them. At this point, as I said, the battle's officially over. He's only got 1 group of Sacred Band hoplites left. My archers, I'm guessing they're looking for their arrows or something like that, I don't know. Here I was actually thinking it was on Score Attack, but then I did notice these 2 Sacred Band hoplites just, standing there chilling. I can't imagine what's going through their head. So, Joe, what do you think you're going to do in the afterlife? Get drunk. And you can actually see here, instead of my hoplites taking all my glory, well, all the glory, this one guy just slashes him on the back of the legs and kills him. A-hole. And, yeah, that was actually pretty surprising. It was my second proper battle where I could actually fight, and I won. I killed 1,000 units, he killed 700 odd units. But I still had over half my force remaining. But, yeah. Good game to the King of Rome. Better luck next time. And, yeah, thanks for watching, people. Rate, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Or don't, if you feel like it.